Hey all, I welcome you for this online session, and we'll be talking about Karmic path for GATE and ESE, and this is exclusively for 2021 aspirants. And for that, let me just introduce myself. My name is Rahul. I have been very much fortunate to work in BHEL. And I also have an MTech degree from the prestigious Indian Institute of Science. And today, actually, we'll be talking about what creates incredible success. Okay, and obviously on the context of GATE and ESE. So let's get started. I hope you know the meaning of the word karma, right? So let's explore it first. Okay. Before everything starts, I would like you to take you to few of the facts. And the number one fact is that before we start everything, okay, this is just to give you a few truths about what we are going to hear. All right. Number one, your GPA or marks don't matter. Number two, your college also doesn't matter. If you think that you're not scoring very good in your engineering examination and you doubt that you are going to clear GATE, you're wrong. And I've seen people who have very meager scores in their engineering entrances, still they come up and clear GATE. Clearing GATE has nothing to do with your marks. This is what I can tell you. Okay, this is what I have written over there. So please take my words, mark my words. And the second thing is that if you think that you belong to private institutes and you cannot make it because you cannot compete with the likes of IITs, NITs, then again you're wrong. It has nothing to do with the college that you are working in, the marks that you're getting scored in those colleges, and I'll take you through what matters and create success. And anyone can follow it and be successful in life, and this comes directly to you from my own experiences. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to ask you this question: what is karma? If you understand it, can you please respond? What do you think is karma? I'm waiting. Okay, if you are not going to respond to it, I'm going to write karma means the actions that we take, right? And these actions actually give us results. Yes? Yes? Can there be any result without actions? Can you clear GATE without even filling the form of GATE? No, right? Yes? Okay, now if you see actions can be physical actions and non-physical actions. Yes? Can you cite an example of physical action? Can you please write it over there, physical action? For example, I'm writing it over there using this marker. It's a physical action. But there's something that goes in my head before writing. That's called a non-physical action. Agreed? Say yes if you agree. Now, I'm going to ask you another question. Which one of these do you think is more important? The physical action or the non-physical action? What do you think? What do you think? Physical action, you say? Fine. More responses. I'm looking for more responses. Come up. Non-physical. Okay. Naresh says non-physical. Srikant says physical action. And more responses. I'm looking for you. Both are important. Yeah, a very political answer. I'll take that. Okay, now if you analyze a physical action, for example, when I write over here, okay, before that I have to take a non-physical action in the form of thought. Non-physical action here we are referring to as thoughts. Okay, so a non-physical action always precedes a physical action. Anything that happens in our life firstly happens in our minds. Agreed or not? I'm going to repeat it. Whatever happens in this physical world happens firstly in our mind in form of thoughts. Yes? Yes? Okay, now we are going to move ahead. I have given you the context of karma. Karma doesn't only mean the physical action, it also means non-physical action. And yes, non-physical actions happen even before physical actions. This you need to understand. And why we are doing this, you are going to understand this. Okay, as we move on, you will see how it fits into you giving GATE or ESE. Because we are just trying to understand the mechanism of how mind works and how we get success. All right. Okay. So firstly, we are going to talk about non-physical karma because this is how it all starts. Everything starts with a single thought. For example, Apple would have started with a single thought. Yes, Wright brothers would have started giving trials to the aeroplanes with a thought, right? So everything, even if you just go out and grab a cup of coffee, you think a thought. So we are trying to find out how we can use this force into success. All right, fine. So firstly, let's understand thoughts. Thoughts are the inputs. Thoughts, I'm going to write inputs. Okay, then they can lead to so many branches over here. They can lead to desires. Yes, they can lead to expectations. They can lead to habits. Yes, they can lead to values. And so on. I just want to stress it out here very importantly that thoughts are the starting points. They are the seeds of whatever happens in our life. Okay, now if we can understand thoughts, maybe we can control our life, or maybe we can direct our life and get whatever we want to get. This is what is the thought process of this whole exercise. All right? Yes? Now, the next question comes up. Let me just erase all of this. Are thoughts problematic? And can I even use them for success in life? Because, see, Akshay is asking me how to control our minds. We are coming into it. Okay? We are coming into it. Now, we have understood that everything starts with a thought. Everything, every invention, anything that you can think and perceive of started with a single thought. This we have to agree. right? And the only problem is that you cannot control the thoughts. That's the only problem. There's so many of thoughts coming to your head. So many. And on an average, a person thinks around 60,000 thoughts in a single day. This is what I can tell you. Right? So, it's like thoughts are controlling your life rather than you controlling your life. That's why problems are coming. So what if you are able to direct your thoughts? What if you are able to use this power instead of going against it? Your life is going to be a miracle. All right, let's see the third point. How to handle thoughts. I get too many of them. This is what we have been discussing about, that it can be done, that you sail along the thoughts rather than opposing them. I've seen people who try to oppose the thought. But let me tell you, thoughts are energies. I'm going to write it over here. Thoughts are energies. So I ask you, can a thought be destroyed? Or can an energy be destroyed? Can an energy be destroyed? Yes or no? Negative thought is also an energy. And energy is an energy. It doesn't know that, it doesn't know differentiation between good thought and a bad thought. It's just a thought. Right? Okay, fine. An energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another form. Yes, exactly, Mohammed. You're right. It can be only transformed. So, we have the power of transforming our thoughts. We cannot destroy them. So, many people, what I have seen, they try to just control the thought. They think that thoughts should not come in their mind, but it's unnatural. The only people that don't get thoughts are dead people. Always remember it. Okay, so the first thing to handle the thought is to accept them. Just try it. Once you accept the truth that I am not in control of thoughts, they become less damaging. Okay, they become less severe. And why we are talking about this? Because we want to understand thoughts. We want to understand the force that creates this whole universe, that creates everything. So maybe using this, you will be able to crack GATE and ESE and much further examinations that like IAS. Maybe, who knows? Yes. And this information I am giving to you based on my experiences. That's all. Okay, so do one thing, don't fight with the thought, just use them by accepting them. Or let me rephrase it, just accept them to see that they become a bit less severe. They are not able to harm you. Just be mindful. Be aware that you are getting the thoughts and accept them. All right? Yes? Okay, fine. Now, let me give you more examples, or let me give you more insights what you can do to take care of the thoughts. Okay, firstly you need to make a schedule, morning schedule and the evening schedule. Firstly you sit down there for half an hour, just alone, don't do anything, Similarly, for half an hour in the evening, don't do anything else, just be yourself. Try to be yourself. Try to be with yourself, sorry for that. And at that point of time, just observe your thoughts. It will create something called mindfulness in you. Okay, and slowly with practice, you will be able to watch your thoughts. Okay, and when you watch your thoughts, gaps develop between the thoughts. And when gaps develop between the thought, you feel relaxed. All right? And when you feel relaxed, you perform better. Yes. Yes. Now I ask you a question. Do you think that every one of us has different intelligence? I'm going to repeat it again. Do you think that it is a form of meditation? I don't know, ideally. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to rephrase it. I got just distracted by a question, and we'll take it question. We'll take the question, Akshay. But okay, let me move forward with this. What I was asking? Okay, I just skipped the question. I don't know, I got distracted with it. Okay, fine. Okay. So where it is? And yes, we talked about the transformation of energy. We also, yes, we were talking about, okay, I was asking that, do you think that all the people have different intelligence out there? Yeah, thank you, Shrikant, for that, for reminding me. Do you think all the people out there have different intelligence? The people who are clearing gate have more intelligence, and the people who are not clearing ESE have lesser intelligence? What is it? Please give your comments. What do you think? Intelligence, yes, intelligence. Should I repeat it? No, Naresh says no. Okay, fine, I'll get that. And depend on the ideas. Okay, no. Rishi says no. Okay, so I'm counting on you. Again, I'm going to repeat it. Do you think that people who are topping the class, topping the gate, they have more intelligence? And those who don't top, they don't have any intelligence or lesser intelligence? No. Okay, so maximum of you say no. Even I also agree that it doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen. Okay. Okay, fine. So what is happening is we all have similar intelligence. We have similar mind. The only thing that people who are successful, they have more positive thoughts. They have more possibilities, right? They think better. They have better belief system. For example, this is a thought. Okay, when this is repeated on the mind, it becomes a belief. This is a thought. Second set of thought can be This is first thought, this is second thought. So out of these two thoughts, what do you think will create a better success? Please come up. I'm going to repeat it again. Which one of these thoughts, thought number 1 and thought number 2, will create a better success, a better life, a life of joy, a life of happiness, a life of success, right? A life of brilliance, you can say. One is the better. Shrikant says first one. Okay, first one, again. First one, okay, fine, I also take that. Okay, this one is going to obviously take us ahead, right? Yeah, Rishi, if you have the second thought, you can transform it. We'll talk about it. We are coming to that point to transform the thoughts. Okay, we are coming into it. Fine. Now, you all agree that this is going to create a much bigger success than this. This is the thought of failure, right? Unfortunately, from the childhood, when we are getting raised, people have told us that we are not good enough. You're not good enough, you're not good enough, and somehow we accepted it subconsciously. So these thoughts come up, and it's very natural in our society. If you have such kind of thoughts, such kind of belief systems, then it really becomes difficult for you to go up in life. So the first step is what? First step is what? Transform it. Transform it to a positive statement that I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything. And just tell me that how much time will it take for the mind to accept it? For example, your age is 22 years, and for 22 years, let's say you have been repeating this in your head. For 22 years, you have repeated this in your head. That's why it became a belief. Now, how much time do you think that the transformation, I can do anything, will take? Please. Please come up. Yes, exactly. I know more people are like this. I can do it. That's why we are having this discussion, right? Shrikant, I perfectly agree with you. That majority of the person are in this mindset. That's why I'm urging you to change this, because thoughts are energies, and energies can be converted, transformed. Yes. So you have to transform to this. Now I'm taking you a bit away from it. Okay, fine. Let's say you decide to learn piano. How much time does it take to do a piano or guitar or any musical instrument or anything? Good. Keep on trying, Rishi. I asked you a question, I'm going to repeat it. How much time do you think it takes for you to learn guitar, let's say? Give me responses. Come on, guys. I'm waiting. Hardly 1 week. Shrikant. Okay, fine. It's fine. 1 week depends on people, sir. Okay. Well, let me tell you, according to me, actually I was a very good guitarist. It took me around four months to do basic strumming and chords. 4 months. All right. So what do you think? This person has been doing it or repeating these thoughts for 22 years. Now to reverse the thoughts and to make this conversion, how much time is it going to take? Yes, you are right. Depends on practice. You are right. The more we do it, more likely is going to happen faster. It's just likely. It's just a probability. Okay, so let me tell you that this is going to take some time, and still you have 1 year for GATE and ESE. That's why we are talking about all this. Okay, how many of you heard about mantra? What is mantra? Mantra is a statement that we repeat so many times, right? They say that repeat a statement for 108 times, right? They say repeat it. They don't say that just recite it once, right? And why that repetition is done? So that through repetition, mind will accept that mantra. So take this as a mantra. I can do anything. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. When you keep on repeating it, you don't give up, because a real warrior never quits. All right? Then magic happens. Then this belief is inculcated in your mind. It'll come up with answers, not necessarily at the same time, but maybe after 2 or 3 days. Okay? Okay? Fine. Now physical karma, this everyone talks about. Right? For example, clear your basic concepts. Are they important? Yes, they are very much important. And I'm repeating, we are talking in the context of ESE. So what they say, that basic concept, just go inside and keep on digging inside and learn the basics. For example, if I ask you, is this curve a function defined by y equals to fx? Then what would you say? These are just basics. We are going back to 11th and 12th and trying to, revise them. Okay, these are the basics. We are talking about the basics of 11th and 12th. So what do you think? Is it a function defined by y equal to? Okay, that's why I'm trying to tell you, before even preparing for GATE or even getting a coaching, you just get back and try to get into the basics of 11th and 12th. This is a very important suggestion. Okay, you need not go to chemistry, but you should go for physics and mathematics. All right, so y equal to fx, this is not a function of y equal to fx, because if I draw a line like this, for one value of x, there are so many values of y. So this doesn't satisfy for y equal to fx, but yes, it will satisfy for x equal to fy. So these are just basics. These are just basics. And I was wondering, people also ask such kind of questions in GATE. These are the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle. Find the area of triangle. Such kind of questions. That's why I say go back, make basics very prominent. Then you can think of getting a coaching and start preparing even for GATE. This is what I suggest. All right, so can you find this? You can find it only if you remember. Yes? Okay. Now people will say that, okay, make notes. And I also suggest that make notes. You should have your own notes. Then how to make notes? You have to use textbooks. And I can write it somewhere. If you prepare your strategies, if you prepare your notes, if you prepare your understanding with the help of textbooks, you can clear any examination. You need not go for the materials that are available there. This is what I can tell you. Okay, so always make notes with textbooks. Fine? Okay, what ensures success? You have to plan it, you have to schedule it. Hard work pays, consistency also pays. Health obviously is there. You have to take care of health. If you're not feeling good from inside, then obviously things are going to be messy for you, things are going to be tough for you. This is what I can tell you. All right. Now the gist of whatever we have discussed over here is that your thoughts play a very important role. And if you can transform your thoughts, and you can start thinking positive thoughts in your life might be changed. This is what I can tell you. All right. These things obviously you are going to do. I'm not saying that don't do these things. Obviously you have to do these, you have to complete the course, you have to believe in yourself, right? All these things must be done. But yes, thoughts, it's from the thoughts that everything starts. This is what I can tell you. All right, now I think we should terminate the program. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.